Let's dive right into it. I don't know what the difference is between ESRB. Is that Spanish? Español?
I swore
No, never
I'd
mind.
never use my power again. But 2 nights ago,
Narnia. Deck 9.
I found my friend's body in the woods. I don't know who I can trust, or who trusts me. But my friend Safi is dead. So why can I still hear her voice?
Is this
Focusing my
Rivendell?
power,
Like the
I
Frozen?
somehow shifted into a parallel timeline. Here, Safi is still alive, but danger stalks our every step. And only I can investigate both realities.
Hang on. Parallel world?
It's the same as this one.
She's Doctor
except
Strange's daughter, bro.
You're dead. I can still save Safi. If I can solve and prevent the same murder across 2 timelines.
Oh my god, bro. They're dropping it right before Halloween to pre-order. I can pre-order it. Oh my god. This is... Okay. So, first of all, we can basically see her walk into Narnia here. That's pretty much what it means. It's even winter and everything. So, let's take it step by step, you know. I think the imagery in this game is going to be important. I can't really tell you what this bird means, but, you know, it's a common theme across, like, the Life is Strange games too, you know. Like, freedom is a big deal. It's a big thing. But off the rip, we can basically assume this is, like, a university, I feel like. Just got a call. I had to take it real quick. My bad. I was gonna say, from personal experience, like, the university I go to looks almost similar to this. Kind of like this. It doesn't have this cool ass observatory right here, but yeah, we can safely tell that this is a university. So we can assume that Max is, you know, 19, 20, 21. So I don't know how that relates to how her powers have developed, but from what we saw in the trailer, she's obviously using them way differently. And there is one part where I want to really focus, because it was a huge question for me in the first game, but I want to talk about it more as the game develops. So yeah, it's interesting to see they're like, so she's in university, so we can kind of assume the age, the timeline where she is in life.
My power again.
My question is she still doing photography? Because that's gonna be interesting, because, you know, photography was a whole new thing, and I like how what they did with the name double exposure. So it's like, you know, 2 timelines, etc., etc. I like what they did there, but I wonder if she's gonna be doing that, or she's gonna be doing something else.
But 2 nights ago,
Also, this time it's like a bird, like a loot. I don't want to say an eagle. I think it has to do around owls. But the first game was more around butterflies and whatnot, more colorful and stuff like that. So I think that's interesting to notice, because it's part of that symbolism that I was talking about. Like here, I can't tell if that's... I think that's like an owl.
I swore I'd never
Yeah,
use
that's
my
an
power
owl.
again.
Oh, interesting. Okay. And then we see it here again. It's like the recurring owl. In the first game, it was the butterfly. You know, like a butterfly, it moves more freely. It's just beautiful to the eye. It's very, you know, frantic, I want to say. Like the way it moves. An owl is a bit more observant, more calm. So I think there is a certain correlation to be found between the personality of her and the owl. I know I'm reading into this. Okay, I'm a writer. I'm looking at how they're writing this game. So I you know, you're gonna see me say all this. You can disagree all you want. It's fine. We can have different opinions. It's just interesting.
But 2 nights ago, I found my friend's body in the woods.
And it's a gunshot too, and we know how the first game goes. Bro, and this is, I know, I keep pausing. This is the second run, I'm gonna keep pausing. Bro, the graphics are so good, bro. And I want to say this before the trailer ends because I just feel it. The nostalgia is going to be so beautiful with this one. What is she looking at? And this is another part that I want to come to. Murder mystery. This is an interesting take because the last one, it didn't feel like, at least what I perceived to be, a murder mystery. The first game just felt like you were genuinely walking through life, and it was like, it wasn't about the things you were doing, it was just about living through them, if that makes sense. I have a huge, this nostalgic connection to the game for the way it makes me feel personally. Like, it was never an experience that was limited to the confines of a certain genre or a certain topic. It was more so just a genuinely free experience. You were in charge of how you used your powers, basically. Even through every single choice, you were diving deeper and deeper into the responsibilities of using your power. This is obviously, as it says, going to focus around a murder mystery because it's about the murder of our friend. But I hope that they don't take away that feeling that you get from the first game, where maybe it's just also the times that, obviously it's the times when it came out, but it's just, it has aged so well, that game. So I hope that with this one they can still capture that lightning in a bottle again. You know what I'm saying? Because yes, what happened, and I'm not going to spoil because maybe people who haven't played the first game are going to be watching this, but the first game, certain things happened, but it wasn't just about that. It was more so about Max trying her best to use her power to do good. So I hope that same feeling is captured again, basically.
I don't know who I can trust, or who trusts me. But my friend Safi is dead. So why can I still hear her voice?
And there it is again.
Why can I still hear her voice?
The owl. Yeah, so the owl is, you know, like the butterfly of this game, basically. You know, you gotta look into the owl's character, what it represents, you know?
Voice. Focusing my power.
Ooh. Maybe this is like some type of True Colors power. You know how in True Colors, Alex can see the auras of people, basically, like, you know, how they feel, what are they feeling, basically what their thoughts are, practically. But this is like, since she can open in, like, basically space into another timeline, she can kind of like teleport that vision into her own timeline and seeing what they're doing. Although I can't really tell why. This is, I think, in-game, so this is gameplay, so maybe it's orange because she's the one we're focusing on as opposed to the rest. But that's so interesting. Maybe she's like, yeah, she's teleporting a vision of another timeline into her own, kind of like envisioning it before going into.
I somehow shifted.
Okay, yeah, no, never mind. So there are other like golden auras. So I wonder if it's the same thing as True Colors, or if it's probably going to be a different mechanic. But that's interesting.
Into a parallel timeline. Here, Safi is still alive. But danger stalks our every step. and only I can investigate both realities.
They're not
That's so cool.
parallel world?
It's the same as this one, except you're dead.
I saw this and I couldn't believe it. It's the same thing as... I wonder if this is signaling, like if this image is of them getting towards like the climax of the game. Because from the first game, if you go back and watch my videos, or if you've already watched them, you know that kind of like towards the very climax, you know, strange supernatural things start to happen, you know, like odd things in nature, you know, like she becomes a vortex of natural catastrophes in a sense. And one of the things that happens is 2 moons appear in the sky. And they did this here, and it's amazing the detail they got on the moons, which is impressive, I must say. Y'all really captured the face of the moon. But they have a red one and a blue one this time. So that's interesting. In the first game, it wasn't like that. I don't remember it. It's just 2 moons, basically like looking the exact same. This time is different.
I can still save Safi. If I can solve and prevent the same murder across 2 timelines.
And that is what I wanted to talk about. If I can solve and prevent in both timelines. During the first game, again, if you watch it, if you have watched it, if you're going to watch it, I suggest you do. Is an amazing piece of art, this game, that game. All throughout, Max struggles with using her power because she gets to see the consequences. Even though she doesn't directly know it, she can guess that the consequences, that amount of natural catastrophes, is because of her usage of the power. But she can't help it because she wants to help the people around her. So she continuously uses it, and it's a constant struggle with every choice of... I can't spoil it. Do you use it? And if you have to use it, how much do you use it? She doesn't know how. She's been given this power, and it's kind of like tripping, and just to avoid falling, you continue to trip and trip and trip more, kind of building up the momentum for when you finally crash. That's the best way I can think of it. But what I like to see here is that she takes the time and it's like, okay, I can open up another timeline when she is, like, you can see she's trying to find a balance, which she does not in the first game, even though, you know, the choices are up to you, but you can obviously see what it works up to, an inevitable catastrophe, because she does not have kind of like the capacity to control or tame this power. But here, she's thinking about it very well, and right, and that's where the butterfly versus the owl comes in place. It's like the butterfly effect. One small thing leads to a huge fucking, you know, time-altering event. The owl is more balanced in a sense. It's calm, it's patient, it observes every move, you know, it moves with a purpose. As where the butterfly, it looks like it's frantically just moving with every single, you know, like it changes direction with every single step in a way that seems like it's going to, you know, go insane or go crazy or crash. At least that's the way I'm interpreting this. But that is huge, that is amazing, and I love the imagery with that. If that is what y'all intended, Square Enix, very well done. Isn't there a house of Harry Potter that has the owl as their thing? So maybe that's what this is supposed to represent. But I love that, and that's like, this is the biggest part of the trailer that I wanted to focus on, because it really shows maturity, growth, it just shows growth in a sense that, you know, she hasn't used her power, but she hasn't forgotten that she has it. So, because he says, it's forcing me to use, I swore I would never use my powers again. But you can obviously see that she still has it within her to, you know, like the will to use it if necessary. But now she's also grown, the mental capacity to, you know, take it step by step. And that's what I like about this game, or about the game so far, what I know from the game. So I cannot wait for this to come out, and I will try my hardest to play it, because it's October 29th. I mean, like, I'm dead middle of my first semester of uni, and you know, it can get really hectic and shit, but I will try my absolute hardest to play it the moment it comes out, because this is amazing, and I want to be ready for Lost Records, I think it's called, the other one that Square Enix is doing, you know, kind of moving away from Life is Strange, but obviously still keeping this, you know. As for the different timelines thing, I kind of I like it, don't get me wrong. It's just that so many other pieces of media have tried it and used it, that I'm like, I wonder if they're gonna do something different, because I don't want it to feel like anything else that I've watched or anything. I really want them to capture the Life is Strange feeling, true colors, like Life is Strange 1, 2, and 3. Like, it's just all that sequel has captured its own feeling so well, and I hope that with this one they do the same, at least, if not more, if not just kind of like catapult it, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just so beloved, it's so good, it's amazing. And yeah, like the nostalgia is real with this one. The graphics are better, you can see they're more refined, which is like, it's not bad at all. I just hope that looking at it, it feels like the first one, because the first one really gave us the feeling of, this is drawn, this is really handmade, really human-like, you know what I'm saying? Even though like the graphics, you can obviously see it's not human-like, but it had a certain feeling of humanity to it, that when you played it, you got the feeling of, damn, this is beauty, it's beautiful, period. It's a beautiful game altogether. But yeah, Square Enix, I love this. I can't. Oh, the last thing I wanted to say or talk about was, fuck. Oh, I wonder if we're going to see Chloe. No, not Chloe. What was it, Chloe? Bro, yes, it is. It's Chloe. Oh my god. Yes, it is Chloe. So I wonder if we're gonna see Chloe at all. From what I gathered here, they are not going to at least put her in the game, but I hope that at least we get one of those, like, you know, in the Life is Strange fashion, I hope that we get, you know, one of those phone calls or a letter or an email, or, you know, like at least something, a bracelet, like some shared item between the two that suggests, you know, we are still in this universe. Life is a beautiful thing, because human interactions and kind of like meeting each other along the path that we walk, even though it's different paths, is a strange but beautiful thing that happens in real life, you know. Like, there's always signs that remind you of someone, you know, small moments that take you back in time, stuff like that. So I hope they do that. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about the yeah, you can see people already people are already reacting to it and stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing this, bro, the moment it comes out. How am I not subscribed? Maybe I would have gotten the notification. But yeah, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you did, I love you all. Stay true, be you. Consider subbing for your boy. Check out my latest video. Hey, first time I've edited it like that, you know, trying out new things. Anyways, and check out the Life is Strange series. I played the first game already. I am planning on playing the second one this summer. Really taking it back, you know. But yeah, stay true, be you. Peace. Amor y paz.